Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a web banner like these four you're seeing here at the bottom, how to create a template for it, and how to update them in the future. So let's jump right in. So as you can see here on this website, we have a responsive website, which means as you change the width, the images are changing the layout to fit and conform to the platform of whatever device you're using. So these images, they look small here, but actually when you go to various sizes, they start changing. So to actually see like kind of one close up at its full size, it's actually, I think, somewhere in this range. Like right when you hit this point, you see it at its biggest size, which could be like a tablet or something. I'm not entirely sure, but the point is you upload a file that is about 995 pixels wide, and based on the code, it's actually telling the site to only show it at certain widths, and so that's how you see it at different sizes and stuff. So, all right, so this is kind of the look that I'm going for with all of these banners, and for consistency's sake, it's best to just keep doing them in the same fashion. So we design them in Photoshop, so I would recommend that being like the platform that you continue to design these banners in. And I would also recommend having a folder structure that's clean and organized, and that even can contain templates for various sizes. So as you're creating your brand, you have folders of generic blank PSD files that are for flyers and for the homepage banner and web banner sizes, and so you always can kind of revert to this template as a placeholder for blank slate um, platforms. So if you ever need to just quickly get in here and copy this and paste it into a new project, you have all your folders in here, and so this can be updated over time, and you can always come back to this as your main source. So let's take the first class free project. So let's find it. Here it is. And all we created for this specific promo was an actual web banner. So the web banner for this website is going to be 995 pixels wide by 560 pixels tall. So that's the height. So I'll go ahead and open up this PSD. As you can see here, I have the file saved out already as a JPEG, and this is the one I uploaded to the website. And if you're curious how I do this, I just hit spacebar to get a quick preview. But yeah, so here is my PSD. All right, really simple, not very complex, not a lot of layers going on, and just to show you kind of like what this project is made up of is simple. It's 3 layers. So we have our image here. If you look off to the right, this is the layers palette. We have our image, a black layer at 40% opacity, and then our text. And the text is sitting right there in the middle. So if I were to bring this here, even below here, you wouldn't see it. So layers sort of act as layers, right? So if you put words behind or under the image, they're going to go away. So I keep my text on the very top, I put my black layer in the middle, and then my image at the very bottom. So this black layer is basically a fill at 40%. I just put a tad of that in just so the text kind of pops a little bit better. So you can do anywhere between 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever kind of looks good. I think I had it at 40, so that's that. Yeah, so let me just explain how to update this banner. Like if this was your main banner and you needed to always jump into this file and just create a new one, let me show you how you can kind of go about doing that. So with this open, let's save it out, right? So before we do anything, before we edit the existing one, we want to save it out as a new PSD. So I'll hit Command Shift S, or you can go ahead and hit File, Save As. And for now, I'll just put this on my desktop. Loading. Yes, I'm not on my fast computer at the moment. Oh, that's great. Okay, so Photoshop quit unexpectedly. So just ignore. Let's open up Photoshop again. Alright. Restarting. Alright, double click or drag your PSD, get it back in. So here we go. So let's save this out again and put it on the desktop. I'll just call this new banner. Sometimes it's helpful to put the dimensions in the file name. I find it easier to track and understand which ones I'm working with. So new banner, it's going on desktop. Keep it as a Photoshop format. Keep the layers on and keep the embedded color profiles sRGB. Hit save, maximize compatibility, check, just hit OK. Okay, I'll close out of this and show you now. Here it is. So let's open up the new banner. And now we're working with a new banner, so we've essentially kept our old banner the way it is, and now let's say we want to create a new one. So I'm going to open up an image. So let's go back to the CrossFit folder, go to images, and find an image that works. So let's say we're gonna use this one.